Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today we're going to talk about teen dating and violence. Okay, apparently this is something that's sweeping through the teenage culture now. So before I get started, I want to thank you for supporting this channel. I want to thank you for your wonderful comments. And I want to thank those who leave a donation. I really appreciate you. So now let's jump into this. And this was a request from one of the subscribers. So I hope that I cover this well for you. I'm going to go to the violence end because this is what really can affect your teen. Okay, so now teen dating. You know, when I was a teen, dating was more like puppy love. You know, it was different in my day than what it is today. And I understand that. Just to give you some background, because some of the young people, they don't know what it was when we were dating. You know, they only know what it is today. For instance, when we were dating, the older folks like me, we just, you know, had fun together. It wasn't as serious as young people are taking it today. You know, we would meet and, you know, go to the park and have fun or go skating or go bowling or things like that. And we were more like friends than anything else. Because I think during those days, we weren't looking for mates. We weren't looking for anybody to marry, you know, a teenager. You're just, you know, looking for a boyfriend. A boyfriend. And being a boyfriend is not like ownership of someone or a girlfriend. You don't own the other person. And see, teens, because they're so young, a lot of times they don't understand that. And plus, many teens today, because they have so many trials and tribulations going on, that they want to feel that something belongs to them or that they have someone just for them. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you own the other person. Understand? And that's where a lot of teens get confused with this. They feel like if they are dating somebody, that person actually is their property. And they act like that person better not talk to another person or be friendly to, especially the opposite sex, or be friendly to another person, because that teen believes that person belongs to them. You understand? And this is faulty in your thinking. Very faulty. If you are young, you'll meet a lot of people in your life. You understand? And you understand? And you can choose the right person for you when you get old enough to understand who you are. To understand exactly who you are and what direction that you want your life to go in. And teens really should not try to get that serious about a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Some of these teens are out here killing each other because of jealousy, because they feel like that person belongs to them, and how dare they go out and talk to somebody else, and if they don't want me anymore, well then it's me or nothing. This is happening in the world because of a lot of evils in the world. And it is affecting the teens. Teens that are dating should actually just be having fun. You got a girlfriend, you got a boyfriend, just have fun. Do not try to go into these relationships so serious. So serious. The person that your girlfriend now may not be your girlfriend next year. On the same thing with a boyfriend. And you shouldn't look at it like, you know, this is the person that's going to be with me for life, and that's it. And that's why the jealousy comes in. You're jealous because you feel like you might lose this person. You really need them. You need them to make you feel whole inside, or to feel good, about yourself. And a lot of this comes because teens may have trouble at home. You understand? Or, you know, it's not going well for them with their education and other things. So they look for another person to fill the gap. To fill in the gap in their life. And that's why they hold on too tight. They hold on way too tight. I've seen young people. The young man decides that he wants to date another girl. You know, he dated you for a while. Now he wants to date somebody else. Now, young people, I teach you to be celibate. Now, I know that young people are very sexual, and today's young people are having oral sex, and because they don't want to get anybody pregnant, but they're having oral sex. The thing about that is you're still bonding to the person that you're having sex with, no matter what kind of sex it is. You are spiritually bonded to the person. Now, if the person is a negative person, now you bonded to negative energy. And a lot of these negative people are not willing to let you just walk off when you get tired of dealing with them. And because they're young people, they might not think about the consequences of what they will do if they get violent. They're just acting on impulse because they are young. Acting on impulse. And again, the parents many times haven't taken time to sit down and talk to their young people about these things. So the young people are just, you know, winging it, trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm telling you. I know this young man who wanted to date another girl, but the girl that he was trying to break up with, she wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. So she wants to go and beat up the other girl and beat up him, tear up his car, show up at his house all the time, things like that. This happens when teens are not stable. And many times they're not stable because of their home environment. So if you have a young person in your care, and, you know, it's about time that they start dating or something, sit down and talk to them. And make them aware of the dangers that are out here. The dangers. See, teens don't take the time to, many of them don't take the time to really know the background of the people that they are engaging in. They know the person probably from school, you know, or church or the park or wherever. They know the person from there. But many of them don't take the time to know where this person comes from, his background, his family, or her family, or her background. You understand? Some of these kids come from toxic families. So now, your teen, you understand, gets involved with with this toxic teenager, well, they may not start off being toxic. The toxicity will come out in jealousy. In jealousy. Because they don't want to lose this person. They don't want to lose this person at any cost. And so many times they'll have a fit if they see the person talking to somebody. They'll be calling the person every 5 minutes. And if the person doesn't pick up on the phone, there could be a problem. These are teens. You know, teens are all in their phones all the time, texting each other, whatever. And if they text the person that, you know, their boyfriend or girlfriend, and the girlfriend or boyfriend doesn't pick up or doesn't answer the text, now the text becomes angry. Where are you? I expect for you to answer. Pick up the phone. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You can tell that they're angry. Teens need counsel. They need counsel. But because the parents need counsel too, the teens just go awry. They go awry. And believe me, a lot of these teens are acting out because they see their parents acting out, doing the same thing. Some of this is learned behavior. You understand? It's learned behavior. And some of this is because they don't know any better. They're just going on emotions. Emotions. And I'm saying that if you have a teen, sit them down and talk to them about these things. Talk to them. You've dated. Talk to them about dating and what to expect from it. And if they run into a toxic companion, or I'll say at that age, a toxic friend. I won't say companion. I'll say it's a friend. They need to be distanced from that person as soon as the toxicity appears. That teen needs to be looking for an avenue to step back away from that teen. Now, I'm going to give you some advice here about breaking up. See, some teens, because they're young and immature, when it comes to breakup, they don't know how to break up. They won't just be reasonable and be decent by just going to the person, talking to the person, and just saying, you know, I had a wonderful time with you, but I think that I kind of want to move on to something else, and let the other person have a chance to talk it out or cry it out or whatever. But there you are. It's better to break up that way than to just ghost the person. And that's what a lot of teens will do. They don't know how to break up. So they'll just ghost the person. Now that makes the other person extremely angry. Because next thing they see you, this teen is with somebody else. Now this person is furious. There was no closure. You understand? And teens need to learn how to break up. I think that's very important because that will save them from a lot of grief. A lot of grief. Now, I realize, you know, I'm speaking from my own perspective because when I was growing up in my environment, this is what happened. Now, I'm sure in other environments, things may have been different. But it's the same premise. Teens should not be getting serious when dating this young. Should not be getting serious at all. And see, another thing we did when I was a teen, we would go out in groups. You You know, like today, the teens want to go out like they are adults. You know, they're together, they're not allowed to be with other people, either, you know, the male or female. They have to be together all the time. That's it. But when I was growing up, you know, I had a little boyfriend, but we went out in groups and just had fun together. You say that's your boyfriend, then, and what we did as that being my boyfriend is that, you know, we would kiss. We would kiss. But during those days, that's all we did. We would kiss. But nowadays, the teens are sexual. They are sexual. But many of the teens today is oral sex that they're doing. They do have sense enough not to get anybody pregnant. People, protect your teens and spend time with them and talk to them about these things, because you know that they're going to date, but they need to know about dating. They need to know that dating is not just having sex. That's not what dating is about, having sex. Dating is getting to know one another. But if you're a teen, dating should just be having fun, period. It shouldn't be that you're out here trying to find a mate. You're too young. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. But don't go around having sex with everybody. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't do that. Understand? It's better if you don't have sex with them at all. That's the best thing. When I was a teen, I didn't. And I had plenty of little boyfriends. I didn't have sex. So it is possible. It's just that in today's society, you know, it has changed the way the people think about things. You see, they say that in my time, oh, that was old-fashioned. You know, we don't do that in old-fashioned. But look, during those days, we didn't have as much killing, teen violence, all that kind of thing. We didn't have all of that when I was growing up, when things were different. Just to give you some background, because some of the young people, they don't know what it was when we were dating. You know, they only know what it is today. For instance, when we were dating, the older folks like me, we just, you know, had fun together. It wasn't as serious as young people are taking it today. You know, we would meet and, you know, go to the park and have fun, or go skating, or go bowling, or things like that. And we were more like friends than anything else. Because I think during those days, we weren't looking for mates. We weren't looking for anybody to marry, you know, a teenager. You're just, you know, looking for a boyfriend. A boyfriend. And being a boyfriend is not like ownership of someone. People, talk to your teen. Spend time with your teens. I know once they get to be a teenager, a lot of them are very rebellious. But find an area in your life that you can be together and have fun together, that you can relate to your teen. You understand? This way, it will be, the teen will probably listen to you better if you really have a closer relationship with them. I realize once our children are in their teens, you know, they want to pull away from their parents, not to get closer to the parents. But parents, spend some time and talk to them. And this will be really beneficial in helping them to navigate through this time in their lives. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. And I want to say thank you so much for viewing this video. And I really hope that it helps someone. So take care of yourself, love yourself, and I hope to see you next time.